Varsity basketball.
That's
As
a
we have
good
our
shot.
first points of the game, that will be number 15, Clark Ryan.
That was a good shot.
And so go ahead and talk about how you may have gotten into basketball and,
Yeah, man, I've been playing ball since I was young. Played on the team in school all up to now. I mean, well, since I graduated and stuff like that. But I've always been around the game, man. I was always a student of it. So I like breaking it down, watching plays. Me and my friends, we watch games and we just be like, oh, they could have done this better or give the ball to this person, all that stuff like that. So I'm real comfortable right now, to say the least,
absolutely. So you would say you have some
Oh, yeah,
here.
almost definitely.
Absolutely. As the first free throw does not go through, that will be Clark Ryan at the free throw line. Score is 2-2 with 6:36 left. Second free throw coming up. And it's off the front of the rim. Rebound for Beaumont United. And they're going to call for the jump ball, or the inbound for Westbrook.
Run ball, okay.
So the top will be Serena Coleman, star player for the Westbrook Lady Bruins. Shot goes up. Rebound for Beaumont United. Taking the ball up is going to be Danny Jackson, freshman point guard. Pass to the corner. Pass inside, almost a turnover.
Oh.
Three goes up. It's no good. Rebound for Westbrook.
Oh, big three. Ooh.
No good, and goes out of bounds. Will be off of Beaumont United. To inbound will be Mallory Denson. Score is still at 2-2.
From what I can tell, it looked like Westbrook trying to use their advantage on the inside a whole lot. They ain't really looking for nothing perimeter. They getting inside right there every time.
And it toilet bowls in.
Clark Ryan look like a mid-range killer right now. That's both of the buckets for the Bruins.
Jackson with the ball, double team, and a fight for the ball. That will be Mallory Denson to inbound. Sub coming in for Beaumont United. Beaumont United's ball. Pass into a Nigel Walker. Turnover, kept in by Coleman. And I'm not sure if you've seen any of this Lady Bruins basketball, but my personal favorite player on their team is Serena Coleman as she gets fouled on the shot.
Who you said? Say it one more time.
Serena Coleman.
Serena Coleman, okay.
My favorite player on their team so far. She's had some really great games, and to be fair, this team is good around every single edge and corner.
Okay.
Serena Coleman to take her first free throw, and she drains it. Has been excellent from the line.
Let's
pushing
see.
the score to 5-2.
Sophomore, okay. They bringing out the 2000 jams of the DJs, the old soul for real, man. I came up with some of these songs.
Absolutely. And in the previous meeting, Westbrook did win the game by, I do not know the exact score, but it was by a reasonable margin.
Yeah.
But, the Lady Timberwolves, they have gotten better from last year, and they have looked pretty good this year.
Yeah.
They have a positive record, and same with Westbrook. They're a pretty good team, so I think it'll be a lot more even as these teams grow. And as you look, there's a lot of young players on this Beaumont United team.
Most definitely.
And when you look at the Westbrook girls, there's a lot of seniors, and there's a couple of underclassmen, but there's a lot more experience on the Westbrook side.
Yeah.
So seemingly they have the advantage at that department.
Yeah.
Second free throw Second free throw coming
Cash.
from Coleman.
Serena Coleman. I'm going to have to remember that name.
All right. We're muted. We're muted right now.
Okay. Am I supposed to be able to hear out of these headphones?
We're live. And they're going to call that travel. Will be Westbrook's ball. That will be Mallory Denson to inbound. Pass to the corner, shot from mid-range. Rebound for Westbrook. Shot goes up, no good. And Clark Ryan fighting for the ball. To inbound will be Mallory Denson. Score is 6-2. Screen coming in.
Good D.
The turnover, but the rebound by Westbrook, and Clark Ryan puts it in.
Clark Ryan turns into my favorite player right now. She got the mid-range down pat.
Absolutely, she has hit those mid-range shots early on into the game. Turnover intercepted by Coleman.
Good
Pass
pass.
into the paint, and Denson with the open layup.
All right, just love good basketball.
Something that we saw in this last game between these two opponents was that transition offense and that transition defense, especially of Westbrook.
Yeah.
They had a lot of turnovers, and already you see that coming into play.
Right.
As yet another possession ended in no points. Coleman taking the ball up the floor. Pass to Denson, calling for a screen. Pass to the corner, that would be Emery Petrie. Pass inside, and the layup off glass is good.
Destiny Williams, a young buck on the squad, getting in the paint. But you got to tighten up in that paint, man. It's sweet right now.
The timeout is called. Score is 12-2 with 3:09 left in the first quarter. Fun game so far. Looks like we might be having some technical issues. We apologize for that. We're trying to work them out. We are trying to work them out for you, and we will be back shortly. All right, and we're back. Will be Beaumont United to inbound. Yep. Danny Jackson with the ball, and it will be out of bounds. Turnover on Beaumont United.
You ain't lying, man. It's a lot of turnovers Westbrook's causing tonight.
Young team, they're gonna have a hard time finding that open man. And like I said, in that last game, it was a lot of very hard transition defense.
Yeah.
Beaumont United had a lot of possessions that ended before they could even get past half court. As a tough layup goes up, double team. And after fighting for the rebound.
Destiny Williams, a sophomore, getting after it on the boards. Love to see it.
There's a lot of fight and a lot of grit in this Westbrook team. And it really shows, like I said, that transition defense, and whether it be in the paint, getting the rebounds, to even just shooting the free throws. They've made a lot of their free throws. Score is 2-13, 2:49 left in the first quarter.
Westbrook with the pressure once again.
full court press coming out. Beaumont United getting the ball up the floor. Pass to Simeon. 3 goes up. Barely off the mark. Fast pace for Westbrook. Pass to Coleman. They're going to slow things down.
Swing the top, swing to the corner. Good defense.
And the steal for Beaumont United, but she's trapped in the corner. Do they keep the ball in? No, they don't. It looks like it will be out on
United ball.
the call for United ball. Morgan Batiste to inbound. Jackson passes up the floor, and a steal will be knocked out of bounds. Gonna call it for Westbrook's ball. It's inbound, we have Trinity Granger. Coleman calling the offense. Almost stolen by Beaumont United. Again, the score is 2-14. Coleman open, gonna step into the 3. Just off the mark. Fight for the rebound.
Right now, it's just looking like they're overmatched right now. The size difference in the paint. They're more poised. But you gotta get real scrappy to get back into this game.
Absolutely. And, you know, in the last game, they did keep it close until about the end of the first quarter. And this game has gotten away from them early. This game, we still have 3 more quarters to play.
Right.
So they always had that chance to come back and get into it. It just matters where they start.
Right. It's a game of runs, man. It's a game of runs.
A game of runs. I've been hearing that for years, and it's true every single time somebody says it. It is absolutely a game of runs. We have 1:30 left in the first quarter.
Stifling defense.
Keeping it inbounds barely. Turnover yet again for Beaumont United. Coleman pass up the court. Pass not catchable for Westbrook. Jackson taking up the floor. Can't find her teammate. Pass up the floor to Jefferson. And they're going to call the travel on Jefferson. Turnover on Westbrook. For just now joining us, the score is 2-14. Westbrook up by 12 here with 1:05 left in the first quarter.
Oh, B will put a little bit of size in. Number 20, Aaron Jefferson. Look like she got some height. Give Westbrook some problems on the boards.
So that makes a difference for them here. Simeon,
right
bounce pass inside. Gets the ball to Jefferson, but it gets ripped from her hands. Ryan taking up, gets the layup, but it gets stolen, and it will be out of bounds. Beaumont United ball.
Great hustle to get back. Not giving up on the play.
Quarter. Walker getting the ball as soon as she touches the floor. They need some points here. Need a more explosive offensive threat here. Pass to the top of the key. Long range 2. Foot was on the line. Rebound Jefferson. Layup. No good. Rebound by Paige Judge. Pass to Coleman. Take a time screen. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Coleman is going to try to run a little bit of this clock out.
Yeah, they're getting the last shot spur game.
Fans calling the clock. Granger to
Oh,
Judge with the 3 to end the quarter. That's good. All net here at Beaumont United. And all Bruins here at Beaumont United. Score is 2-17 going into the second quarter. And how do you think this game is going so far?
Man, it's a real lopsided right now. Westbrook look like the more poised team, the more disciplined team getting after it. right now. Like I said, BU got to get real scrappy to pick it up in order to get back into this game. It's possible. Like I said, it's a game of runs, but Westbrook got the upper hand right now. It's with their defense, and it's their poise on the offensive side, getting that three. They getting a lot of inside buckets. It's just looking real easy for them right now.
Absolutely, I think that like you said, it's a game of runs. Beaumont United is going to have to go on a run to start this second quarter. They're going to have to get some points on the board here, and we'll be back after a short break. All right, about to go live. All right, and back here for the start of the second quarter. Again, score is 2-17. Anaja Walker with the ball. Bounce pass to Simeon. Left side of the court. Picks the ball up and throws it right to Coleman. Open man down the court. Layup is good, and it goes off the turnover from Simeon. Walker with the ball. And we pass to Barnes. I would say that this Beaumont United team, they're not really being decisive with the shots they take.
Right.
They're kind of just passing the ball around, not really being aggressive on offense at all.
They just got to give a hand to Westbrook defense at the same time. They everywhere the ball is at, making them take tough shots. But they got to get something going. Offensive flowing, get easy shots, get some points on the board. The game can start flowing in their favor.
Yeah, but you either got to, you got to drive inside, or you're going to have to take those, get an open man on outside the arc.
Yeah.
Walker with the inbound. It'll be Angel Murphy. The pass back to Walker. Again, score is 2-19 here at Beaumont United. 7 minutes to play in the second quarter. Lucy Simeon with the ball. Moving inside, has to pick the ball up. Walker calling for a man, picks the ball, turnover, taking it up, and a foul coming from Walker. Going to the line to shoot two will be Denson.
Westbrook's defense is killer tonight.
That has been their strong suit. I mean, of course, we've seen them being able to light it up on the offensive side of the ball. But their defense has been amazing. As the first free throw goes up, no good. Sub coming in. In exchange for Walker will be number 22. That will be Ashlyn Burton. Second free throw. No good. Rebound by Beaumont United. She's trapped.
They got numbers.
It will be a turnover, though. She panning through the ball. Lands into the arms of Trinity Granger. Three goes up for Coleman. Won't be good, and they're going to call the ball for Beaumont United. Sub coming in, that will be Morgan Batiste for Beaumont United. Lucy Simeon getting traded off the floor. 2-19, Forest here. Westbrook up 17 here on a large run, not allowing Beaumont United to get any points here. Pass inside, and that was also one of those things from last game, was Beaumont United being a little bit lazy, not putting enough oomph on the ball, and just making some lazy passes. And we've seen that here tonight. Yeah.
You're definitely seeing the age gap between the teams. As we look, like BU is a lot of younger girls, and we have a lot of older girls on the Westbrook side. So we're just seeing the difference in their emotions. They're just aggressive, man.
also looks like, the Beaumont or the Westbrook team, they played a lot more composed.
Yeah.
Like when they've had that transition offense, you're going to feel the player behind you. And you're going to be like, oh, am I going to, what am I going to do? What am I going to do?
Mm-hmm.
And they've stayed composed, hit their open layups, hit their free throws, and they played really tight defense.
Yeah.
As the shot goes through, pushing the score 21-2 here. Pass up the floor. Pass inside. Almost stolen. Will be stolen. Beaumont United has to find a teammate. Giving the ball. A steal. That would be Mallory Denson with the lay. Gets her own rebound. Misses again. Rebound for Beaumont United. Taking the ball up the floor is going to be Angel Murphy. Gets trapped. And it will be Westbrook's ball. Score is 21-2 here. 5:07 left in the second quarter. And if you're still with us, we do have a little bit of technical issues. Unfortunately, our live stream is not getting, a signal, but we still got the commentary for y'all. So hopefully, me here and my co-host here, we can give you quality enough to stay around with us. We'll be out of bounds. Going to be Westbrook's ball. To inbound, it will be Trinity Granger. Pass to Coleman.
Oh,
Pass
corner
back to
three.
the corner, open three, goes up, doesn't hit the mark. Fighting for the ball, but Beaumont United comes out on top. Jackson taking the ball up the floor, playing quick. Will be out of bounds. Will be Beaumont United ball. To inbound will be Zykeria Brantley. Score is 21-2 here. 4:30 left in the second quarter. Pass down to low block. Shot goes up.
It's a good shot.
Rebound by Granger. Pass up court to Coleman. Driving to the corner. Almost gets it stolen. Granger pump fakes for the three. Pass to a teammate. Gets it inside. And the layup is good.
Moy Petrie.
Beaumont United not scoring from the first few minutes of the game. It's like she will go to the foul line as Danny Jackson going to shoot two.
That might be a good bet for BU right now. Getting to the hole and getting to the free throw line, putting some points on.
All right, and we're back. After some technical difficulties, we had to restart the stream. We are very, very sorry. Give you our sincerest apologies.
Please don't kill us in the comments, please.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And hopefully our commentary was enough to get y'all through with some basketball. But unfortunately, we had to restart the stream. But we are live now here at Beaumont United High School in the gym. Score is 23-3. Westbrook Bruins are on top of the Beaumont United She-Wolves. We have 1:46 remaining in the second quarter. And it has been all Westbrook Lady Bruins here tonight.
All Westbrook. They're putting the pressure on BU. They're just more poised. I keep saying it, man. You see the veteranship. BU's throwing out lineups, trying to get some flow going, and just that Westbrook defense is killing us right now. Killing them. I'm still in school.
Absolutely, and like I was saying earlier, that transition defense and a lot of costly turnovers, a lot of sloppy offense from Beaumont United.
Right. They got to tighten up.
That's what's really caused them to be down so many points here. As Walker hits both free throws and she gets the steal here, might be the spark they need. to inbound for Westbrook will be Paige Judge. Almost loses the ball after the pass back. Does lose it, but Coleman gets it back.
Good pass.
Inside. Open lane, no good. Beaumont United gets the rebound. Walker in a 3-on-2. Can she find her open man? Picks the ball up, and they're going to call the travel. Had an open lady on the other side of the court. Lucy Simeon was open. Couldn't find her man. And it'll be a turnover on Beaumont United. Score is 23-5 here. 1:22 left in the half. Coleman going to start taking the time a little bit. Pass it, Mallory Denson. Pass to the corner.
Good steal.
And a turnover.
Okay,
Simeon intercepting the pass. Has a teammate. Will she pass to Walker? Taking her time.
Oh, okay.
Picks the ball up. Shot goes
All
up.
right.
And it's good. That would be Zykeria Brantley with the mid-range jump shot.
In and off the half on a high note. I love to see it.
Denson
Taking
taking her time.
Corner.
Long two goes up. Rebound Beaumont United almost stolen. Walker with the ball. Passes all the way up the court. Kept
good save.
by Beaumont United. Just couldn't get down the court to get that pass fast enough. Pass to Granger in the corner. Pass to the corner. Drives inside. Shot goes up, no good, but the rebound, power dribble, and puts it in with the lay. That would be Destiny Williams. When she's been on the court, she has been amazing in that paint so far. 5 seconds left in the half. Granger's gonna have to pull up, gonna have to get a shot up. Gets the shot, and it's good as the buzzer goes off. Trinity Granger with the shot before halftime. Score is 7-27 here at Beaumont United High School. And before we go to break, what are your thoughts here?
Westbrook, all Westbrook, man. They came with the energy, they came with the poise, and they coming to take over the game. They're trying to do them bad right now. BU showed a little life at the end of the quarter, but they got to keep it up. They got to be more consistent with their defense, with the getting good shots up, finding an open man. Right now, Westbrook's trying to take it home.
And with that, I'm Christian Cox of BITTV. We'll be back after a short break. But before that, you might see it here, but we got the Westbrook Bruins and the Beaumont United Timberwolves warming up here on the court. How are you feeling about this game coming up soon?
Oh, this is going to be a game right here. You know, BU, the boys, I know, I've been watching a good bit. You know, and I know a lot of these kids on both teams, a couple of kids on the Westbrook side. And this was an intense game in the YNBL tournament a couple months ago. Westbrook came out on top, and this is going to be so fired up. I can't wait for this game. They, especially having it in the school, the gym, it feels like an old school playoff atmosphere. It's going to be jumping. It's going to be exciting, and I can't wait for it. I'm really excited.
Absolutely, I'm excited too. And now we'll be going to break. Again, I'm Chris Cox with BITTV, joined by
Robert Anderson.
All right, we'll be back shortly. And we're back here at Beaumont United High School. Shots already going up here at the start of the second half. Was an interesting first half here. You know, Beaumont United was seemingly outclassed in every aspect of the game. Westbrook running up the score here, 27-7, as Anaja Walker is going to inbound the ball. And, you know, we talked about it before the half, but what are your final thoughts from that first half?
Defense on the Westbrook side is too stiff, man, right now. But honestly, BU just came out with a quick shot attempt. It looked a little more aggressive. Coach Brown was a little fire in him in the locker room. Oh, a three is up.
Three is up. Kept by Simeon, but will be knocked out of bounds. That will be Denson with the inbound.
Now BU's gonna bring the press. One thing about BU, since BU became a school, the press with the boys and the girls has been something that we've stood on. And I'm surprised they didn't do it all in the first half, but right now there might be something that could shift the game in their favor a little bit.
Yeah, but it seems like a little bit of an energy shift here has happened. Again, the score is 7-27 with the first minute about to come off the clock here. Rebound for Beaumont United.
Good
Pass
pass.
up court to Simeon, guarded by Coleman. Double now.
Swing.
Finds Jackson. Pass to Walker. Drives inside. Finds Batiste.
Yeah, BU they look a little more aggressive. They look more into what they're trying to do on offense right now. Still got to protect the ball. But I like how it's a lot more energy they coming out with right now.
Absolutely. You see them putting more power on their passes and looking for teammates more. And it will lead Westbrook with the ball. Pass to Denson. Pass back up the court to Coleman. You know, in the last match here, Serena Coleman didn't play barely in the second half. She played a lot in the first half, and then in the second half, she didn't see the floor a whole bunch.
Mm-hmm.
And seemingly so far, she's played for a lot of this game. She stayed on the court, and that's impressive.
Yeah.
Granger shoot free throws. First one is up and good. Subs coming in for Beaumont United. And Naja Walker getting subbed off the court. Second free throw from Granger. It's up and it's good. Score is 29-7 here, 6:40 left in the third. A lot of pressure on that defensive side of the ball as Jackson loses the ball and it rolls out of bounds. Turnover on Beaumont United. A lot of communication from this Westbrook side, not seeing it so much on the Beaumont United side.
Right.
And we said this multiple times, but it's really the biggest thing between these teams is the age difference.
Yeah.
And, you know, you look at the Westbrook girls, they have a lot of seniors, and they have their couple underclassmen, but it's a lot of seniors on their team. But when you look at the BU girls, they only have just a few handful of seniors on their team. So definitely an experience gap between these teams.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good
crossover by Jackson.
Okay, get in there.
Bouncing, and she draws the foul. Good move to get inside.
The freshman, Danny Jackson.
Going to the free throw line to shoot her too. And that is exactly what we were talking about. They need to be more aggressive on offense. Do not be afraid to go hit somebody and draw a foul.
Oh yeah.
Score is 7-29. First free throw is a miss. 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Rebound by Clark Ryan. Timeout is called. Subs coming in for both games. 22, Ashley Burton in for Danny Jackson for Beaumont United. And Clark Ryan getting subbed out. To inbound, it will be Burton. Pass to Simeon, shot goes up. Just off the mark, rebound goes to Granger. Good pass up the court. fans asking for a travel call. Won't come out. And the steal, Coleman getting her hands in. And Granger knocking it out of bounds will be Beaumont United ball. Inbounded from the corner. Gets it to Simeon. Open three, look is good. Bounces in and out. Rebound, Batiste, and she gets the layup. Cutting the deficit to 20.
Looking like the lone senior, Morgan Baptiste, trying to, well, she's not the only senior, but she's trying to will her team back. She's been aggressive on the boards, been fighting and battling with the Giants on Westbrook side.
Absolutely, absolutely. And it will be Mallory Denson to inbound.
Good defense.
Good defense for Beaumont United, getting the turnover. Almost loses the ball. And it will be a turnover. Granger for three. Doesn't go. Rebound Denson. Pass to Coleman. Driving inside by Granger. Layup and one. Going to the free throw line.
That was a good
is going to be
move.
Trinity Granger, senior shooting guard.
That was a great move.
Excellent move to get inside and drawing the foul. What a play for Westbrook. Score is 9-31 here at Beaumont United High School. Fans filling out almost every seat in the gym here. It's going to be an excellent atmosphere, going to be an excellent game here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait.
And as we know, a lot of fans looking forward to the boys game. And so what are your thoughts on that?
Man, since BU became a school, it's been a crosstown rivalry between the two teams. And majority of the years that BU's been a school, BU's beat up on Westbrook. But this year, a lot of people in the city feel that it's a change. You know, a lot of heavy hitters from the state runs that BU had, Cade Johnson, Wesley A. Terrence Arsenault, Clarence Paye, all those guys, they're off for college now. So right now, Westbrook looking like it's a chance to finally beat BU and even make a run at state. But
Absolutely. You know, Westbrook being 25-1, and you look at the other side, Beaumont United, I think they're 17-7, 17-5, something along the lines of that. So, you know, formerly, like you were saying, Beaumont United's been the powerhouse. They've always been the ones at the top beating Westbrook. But I think this year we might be inclined to a change. We've already seen Westbrook beat them once.
Yeah.
You know, who knows, they could beat them again. But also you got to think Westbrook or Beaumont United, they do have that experience where they beaten Westbrook. So never know how the game is going to go, especially for two great teams. And
right.
after, was that a technical? Do they call it technical or?
Hey, must have or flagrant.
Lost track of the game a little bit, but Beaumont United is going to shoot two free throws and make them. Morgan Batiste making her two free throws. Score is 11-32. And you know, going back to it. You know, Beaumont United, they're a little bit younger than Westbrook this year. Like you were saying, those seniors, those star players have gone off to college. The Clarence Paye, you know, all those impressive players that Beaumont United has had.
Yeah.
They're off to college now. So it's up to these younger guys for Beaumont United to, you know, take that leap to the next level.
Yeah.
And, you know, when you look to the Westbrook side, it's kind of the same thing as the girls game here. It's a lot of seniors and upperclassmen on that Westbrook team.
Thing about Westbrook too, they're Elijah Garrett is a sophomore, you know, and we'll talk more on them, but he's awesome. They aren't too old. They're definitely older than Beaumont United boys right now, but they got a little more time to be a powerhouse in the city and to contend for state. So like I said, man, I'm really excited, really excited for this atmosphere for the game. This should be one of the best games of the year, I believe.
Absolutely, it is always a pleasure to be, you know, live in a city that has a crosstown rivalry like Westbrook and Beaumont United. You know, when you go look at football, you look at basketball and any other sport that they play each other in, there's always some bad blood between the two.
Right.
But after the game, it's all love, you know that.
Mm-hmm.
But during the game, they have a lot of hatred as the corner three for Lucy Simeon is good. 14:35 here at Beaumont United High School. Westbrook up here. 4:24 left in the third quarter. And they're going to call travel.
Oh, that's a close call. I don't know if I would have called that one, ref.
Will be Granger to inbound. 4:22 left in the third quarter. Pass to Coleman. Almost stolen by Beaumont United. Good defense coming out. Drive inside for Coleman. She's going to take her layup. No good. Rebound, shot goes up, and that is an easy shot from the free throw line. That will be Emery Petrie with the 2 straight through the net. Bruins up 23 here. Walker with the ball, getting guarded by Coleman. Pass to the corner. Lucy Simeon with the ball. Drives inside, good move, but the layup is no good. Rebound Coleman. Pass up the court. Can Granger get to it? No, she can't. Turnover on Coleman. Beaumont United ball. Timeout coming in. A couple subs for Beaumont United. Jackson and Burton coming in. Will be Batista inbound. And you might look today and be like, Beaumont United is nowhere near the Westbrook Lady Bruins. But I think if you look at it, a few months from now, even, this time next year, I think Beaumont United, they're going to grow together as a team. Like we said, this entire game, they have a lot of freshmen, a lot of sophomores on this team.
Yeah.
And as they play together and grow together, they're going to be a force to be reckoned with.
Most definitely. They see a lot of promise and potential in this United team. It's just veteran versus the rookies right now.
Absolutely, as we have Jackson inbound. Pass outside the arc to Simeon. Pass back to Jackson. A little bit of back and forth action screen getting set. And a mishap with the dribble. Granger taking the ball up the court. Coleman pass to Petrie. 3 goes up, and the 3 is no good. Coleman with the open 3. No good as well. And Williams with the rebound.
Rebound battle is going to the Bruins.
A lot of open shots for Westbrook here. Pass back to Petrie. Screen coming from Granger. Coleman trying to drive inside, pick the ball up.
Good pass.
Taking a lot of time off the clock. Good looks from Granger as she gets the layup and 1. Coleman finding her open lady there.
Had a little miscommunication on BU defense right there. It looked good for a second.
A lot of open shots on that possession.
Yeah.
And they could not get a defensive rebound. Leading to the shot plus 1 for Granger. Score is 14-39 here with 2:30 left in the third quarter. Free throw is up, and it's all money here at Beaumont United High School.
26-point lead. Lady Bruins.
Jackson with a good move, drives inside, layup goes up, and they're going to call the foul. Jackson going to line to shoot her 2. I like the aggressiveness she's played with throughout the game. She's had a couple of good moves to get inside and draw a foul. First free throw is up. That'll be good. Score is 15-40 here. And like we've been saying, an excellent atmosphere here at Beaumont United High School.
Most definitely. Energy is definitely rising as we're speaking. It's just looking out and seeing all the seats. It's just about filled.
And there was definitely a lot of criticism from some people in the city, whether or not it should be at the home campuses or whether it be at the Montaigne Center or wherever they might schedule it at. But me personally, I do like this atmosphere with it being here at the stadium. And for the fans who don't know, we did a game right at the end of the season. It was the girls and the boys at the Montaigne Center. And the Montaigne Center is cool, but here at Beaumont United High School, there's just something different about it, and that's what I love.
Oh, good shot.
As a good shot comes through, that'll be Brayley Barnes with the 3.
Well, like you were saying about the gym, man, COVID took a lot of time and intimacy away from the people, so it's always good to get close to each other and hear somebody yelling right in your ear and it's just echoing. There's not too much room to just expand over the gym, and it feels realer, and I miss it. Oh.
As Jackson gets stripped by Granger, Petrie with the almost gets it, but it will be out of bounds. It will be Westbrook ball.
Got my hustle points. Aaron Jefferson.
Granger coming off the floor, sub coming in will be Bryceland Hill. Minute left in the quarter. Pass into the paint. Williams doesn't keep it in. It will be Beaumont United's ball. 53 seconds and counting here in the third quarter. Score is 18-42. Jackson with the ball. Pass to the corner, Simeon.
Good pass.
And
good thought.
A little bit of miscommunication there to Batiste. Will be a turnover here. And they're going to have Coleman go to the free throw line. Shoot free throws after the foul. Game seemingly gotten away from Beaumont United from the very start. Like you were saying, it is a game of runs, and Westbrook ran away with it.
Most definitely. Just got to keep that foot on the gas, man. I done seen some crazy comebacks in my life, and it's possible. Some quick threes, next thing you know, this game turned into a 10-point, 8-point game out of nowhere.
Absolutely. As the first free throw is up and good. Second free throw is in the net. Ref shaking her head no over there. Going to be a turnover. Might be a 5-second violation on Westbrook.
Yeah, I'm not sure what just happened.
Ball. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. If you're Beaumont United, you definitely want some points on this possession. Give you a little bit of momentum going into the fourth quarter.
Another three.
Goes up. And the 3 is good. Brayley Barnes with her second 3.
Look like we got a freshman that's a shooter on Beaumont United.
Yeah, she's only taken two shots, 2 threes, and they've both been good. Coleman taking it all the way up the court. She's going to drive down, and does she get it? No, she doesn't. Rebound. Simeon, 2 seconds. Westbrook doesn't get a shot up in time, and that will be the end of the third quarter. Score is 21-44 here at Westbrook, and we'll be back after a short break. right, and we're back here for the start of the fourth quarter at Beaumont United High School. Again, if you're just now joining us, I'm Christian Cox with BIAZ-TV, joined by the one and only Rob Anderson. First time on the broadcast, almost a turnover, and it'll be knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Westbrook ball. And how are you feeling on the live stream tonight?
Man, I'm having fun. Overall, I'm having fun, man. Like I said earlier, man, this is something that I always dream about doing. You know, it's some capacity, and I'm just glad Mr. Cormier and y'all just invited me, and just thank y'all for having me for real. This is dope.
Absolutely, and I hope all the fans watching at home are excited to see some of the productions. You know, if y'all been around, y'all know me for almost 2 years now. So as the three goes up, Coleman with a nasty jump shot, interrupted knee. I apologize. It's Coleman. But glad to be able to provide y'all with some high quality basketball and football, wherever it may be. Again, the score is 21-47 here, 7-10 left in the fourth quarter.
Another
Coleman
one?
with a little bit of a heat check. Rebound Granger, shot goes up, no good. Beaumont United takes the ball off the floor. Jackson picks it up, has to find a teammate, and Simeon, trying not to get that backcourt violation, loses control of the ball, and it will be a turnover on Westbrook, or on Beaumont United, Westbrook ball. Coleman taking time with the ball. Westbrook up 25 here. No foul called on Granger. Now they're going to call the foul. Williams taking the shot. Foul most likely on Simeon. Going to the line to shoot two will be Destiny Williams. 6:46 left in the fourth quarter. No subs coming on the floor. Batiste coming in exchange for Aaron Jefferson. Williams hitting the first and hitting the second. That's been one of the really impressive things about this Westbrook team is their ability to hit those free throws.
Yeah.
When you look at the other side, one, they've gotten to the free throw line more than Beaumont United, but also they've hit a higher percentage of those free throws.
Yeah.
And although that might not have made a difference, it definitely plays a part.
Almost definitely. It always does. Any good free throw shooting team is just hard to beat if they can get to the line for sure, too. And when BU stepped up their aggressiveness in this half, which was good, they also fouled a little bit more. And they're continuing to pile on, knocking down the free throws and scoring every way they can.
I agree 100%. And, you know, like we were saying, they had a little bit of momentum going into halftime. They did go on a little run there to end that half. Got a few buckets before that. And they came out, played some high-intensity basketball. But unfortunately, it just hasn't made as much of an effect as you had wanted it to.
Right.
As the lead is now pushed to 30 here, scores 21-51, turnover. Petrie passes up to Coleman, and Coleman get the shot, and it goes up and it's blocked.
Great defense by number 14.
Zykeria Brantley with the block. Will be out of bounds on her. Denson to inbound. And after what seemingly was a turnover, shot goes up for Westbrook. Batiste with the rebound. Barnes pass to Walker. Pass inside to Batiste. Shot goes up and foul on Petrie. Batiste going to line to shoot two. And unfortunately, we're having some technical difficulties. We'll have to get back to you on that. But in the meanwhile, I want to speak about some of these Beaumont United players, in specific, Anaja Walker. Me personally, I think that she should be their main ball handler on the court. If she was a little bit more vocal And I think if she was the main ball handler, like I was saying, they would have a little bit of a better chance because when watching her play, she makes a lot of good decisions. She seems to have a good knowledge for the game.
Yeah.
But the overall experience of the team just isn't there. And it will be Westbrook to inbound. Mallory Denson inbounding from the close corner here. Score is 23-51 at Beaumont United High School. Knocked out of bounds by Batiste. Denson will be inbounding yet again. Barely just down the court at all. Passes in to Granger. Double team, good defense, and the foul call on Walker. Score is 23-51. Timeout will be called. I think it is a Westbrook timeout. 5:24 left in the fourth quarter. 23-51, Westbrook leading here at Beaumont United High School. So, what are we thinking, looking forward to with that Westbrook versus BU boys game?
Oh, man, I'm an unbiased fan now, me graduating and out of the mix as much, but I love an underdog story, man. I'm pulling for my BU boys. A lot of those kids I seen grow up, play, and just watching some of their games, they're gritty, they're grimy, they don't like losing, point blank period, and they can actually play. Especially the last time they played Westbrook in the YMBL tournament, they gave them a fight. It wasn't a cakewalk, and so I'm expecting them to come out with a point on their home turf. They'll have home court advantage, and I'm just wanting to see a good game overall, but I got to lean towards my alumni a little bit,
Yeah, of course. I'm a Beaumont United student myself, so of course in the back of my mind, I'm like, I want Beaumont United to win, Beaumont United to win. But of course here at BIZTV, we remain neutral.
Of course.
Of course, always.
Because we got to keep it real, too. I said BU. The Bruins are like that. they just
are
are.
Like that this year.
Oh, yeah.
Seemingly hitting another level as a team.
Yeah.
A lot of fighting for the ball. Granger passes it to Coleman. Pass to the corner is Denson. 5 minutes left in the game. Score is 23-51. Coleman at the top of the key. Pass inside. Knocked out of bounds by Batiste. Will be Beaumont or Westbrook's ball. Lucy Simeon coming in for Brayley Barnes. 4:48 left in the fourth quarter. Serena Coleman getting the ball at the inbound. Driving to her left. Bounce pass to Denson. Pass to Trinity Granger in the corner. Pass back to Denson. Clark Ryan drives inside. Couldn't get through the defense. Serena Coleman, bounce pass inside. Destiny Williams with a good move in the post. And the shot goes through. Score is 23-53 here. 4:10 left in the fourth quarter. Danny Jackson with the ball, passes Simeon. Shot goes up. No good. Rebound, Beaumont United. Jackson taking her time. Pass
you gotta
to
look to
Simeon
shoot
in
that.
the corner. Has to find open teammate. And can't find one. Subs coming in will be Emery Petrie and number 2, Denila Ortiz coming into the game. Clark Ryan and Serena Coleman coming off of the floor. One of the first times we've said that all night for Serena Coleman.
Oh, yeah.
Barely seen the bench the whole game, leading her team to a W here when it's all said and done. Score being 23-53 here. Out of reach for Beaumont United. Again, like we were saying earlier, anything is possible. But they would have to go on a large run here.
Yeah, it's going to be miraculous to see this one. A 30-point game right now. I want to say it was 3:50 left in the game. I think something like that.
Left here at Beaumont United High School. And as we have a cheerleader hitting Summer, I don't even know what she's doing on the court, but she went all the way down the court, somersault flying through the air. And last time that these two teams played, and we were at Westbrook, we were live streaming as well, and they had a competition where they had the Beaumont United cheerleaders. One of the Westbrook cheerleaders came down and did that, and then one of the Beaumont United cheerleaders came down and did it, and they were all, the crowd was into it, everybody was into it.
Oh, that's what you love to see.
Was there at that game, and it's surely here tonight as well.
Oh, yeah,
Mallory Denson to inbound to Petrie. 3:50 and counted, almost a steal for Jackson. Pass to Petrie, good pass to Artis. Top of the key, open shot, doesn't decide to take it. Denson just playing far back, calling for a screen. Granger sets one, gets it, pass to the corner. Artis not following the ball into her hands. And it will be a turnover, Beaumont United's ball. Batiste inbound. .320 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Simeon. She loves to play in that corner. Pass inside, good pass. Layup no good. Fighting for the rebound. Coming out with it is Destiny Williams, taking the ball up the court. Drives, doesn't get through. Westbrook just playing to take time off the clock now. Not really being as aggressive as they are on offense, and not really being as aggressive as they were at the beginning of this game on defense. Shot goes up from Granger, off glass is good.
Granger doesn't care. She's going to get her bucket either way she can get it.
Absolutely. A lot of good shots from both teams tonight. Braylee Barnes hitting 2 threes. Trinity Granger hitting some really nice shots. Destiny Williams early on in the game in the paint had some opening buckets that helped extend the lead early, getting rebounds early as well. Simeon going to take the 3. Off the mark. Rebound for Beaumont United. Rebound for Batiste yet again. And it will be Westbrook's ball. Subs coming in for Beaumont United and Westbrook. Number 20, Aaron Jefferson for Beaumont United, and 23, Brycelyn Hill for Westbrook. Coming off the floor is Destiny Williams and Zykeria Brantley. Just 1 second over 2 minutes here in the fourth quarter. 23-55 is our score. Westbrook Lady Bruins up here. Quick passes up the court. Not going to play too aggressive. Going to try to take time off this clock here. Almost a steal. Aaron Jefferson playing some tough defense even at the end of this game. Granger looking for a shot. Pass to Denson. Long range 2 is good. You don't miss those if you're Mallory Denson.
The mid-range is not dead, ladies and gentlemen. The mid-range is not dead.
Yep. Jackson drives inside, and a whistle's blown. Jackson going to the line. Shoot 2. We've seen, if you look towards, higher up in the professional, and even, of course, in the lower levels is too, just because the game evolves. But you've seen the mid-range jump shot die out, and it's a lot more focused on, say, like the analytics sides. Teams don't like shooting those mid-range jump shots now.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Oh man, it attributes to how some people say the game is boring now, and it's kind of crazy to say a mid-range is just a 2-pointer. It's fun to watch all the threes and the dunks, but when you get down to nitty-gritty, players like Jordan, Kobe, Kevin Durant's still playing. Those players that are killers in the mid-range, seeing him post up Carmelo Anthony and shoot over 2 people, like that excites you just as much almost as a fast break dunk or a deep 3 and things like that. And it just feel like a lot of people feel like the game is losing its art a little bit, but it's just how the game evolves. But analytically, in the playoffs, the mid-range game is what carries teams further than a lot of teams would expect. We see the Heat, for example, they went to the finals a couple years, not in a row, but in the last 4 years, I think they went like twice. And just off of Jimmy Butler backpacking, and he's a killer in the mid-range as well. So it comes up when it needs to come up, and people know when to go to it, but it's heavy emphasis on the 3-ball nowadays, man.
Absolutely. As a hard foul from Jackson sends Clark Ryan to the free throw line. A minute left here in the game. She nails the first one. Score is 25-58 here. 59 now after the second made free throw. Inbound from Jefferson to Danny Jackson. Freshman guard, her and Anaja Walker being the primary ball handlers alongside Lisa Simeon. Then 3 touching the ball the most tonight. And I'm excited to see how Danny Jackson will grow in the future. She's getting a lot of playing time here as a freshman. By the time she's a junior, a senior, this team will have grown, and she will have grown as a player too.
Oh, yeah. Most definitely.
3 goes up. 3 is just off the mark. Rebound for Beaumont United. Just over 30 seconds as a turnover steal. And Brycelyn Hill, after the missed 3, gets her get back, as they say, steals the ball and gets the layup. Get another turnover.
Westbrook not letting up on the defense as the game winds down.
And calling the travel. Call on the travel will be Denila Ortiz. 11 seconds here for Beaumont United. Is Danny Jackson going to try to get a bucket here before the buzzer goes off, or will she just run the clock out? Still playing hard defense is Ortiz, and time will run out here at Beaumont United. Final score, Westbrook Bruins 61, Beaumont United Lady She-Wolves 25. We'll be back shortly after a quick break. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting prepared for the Beaumont United boys versus Westbrook boys tonight. We will be back in 5 minutes, right before the game starts. Keep watching again. This has been Robert Miller Gaming, Content ISTV. We like to All right, we're 30 seconds away from the tip-off here at Beaumont United High School. Coming up shortly, we have the men's Beaumont United versus Westbrook. Coming up shortly, both teams talking it over, still getting a little bit warmed up right before the starting five walks out onto the court. And we'll be back here shortly before the tip-off.
You may have to just keep it off because you don't have the one right in the back. All right.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Hey, somebody need to sign her.
Do not know if y'all were able to hear it, but that was a beautiful national anthem, a cappella, no background audio at all. That was a beautiful national
Number
anthem there.
32, Austin Stewart.
And as the starting five comes out
Senior,
onto
number
the
4,
court here as they're getting their
Jacob
names
Babineau.
called out, gonna have to look to set some things
Senior,
over. Like we
number
were
1,
saying,
Dylan
during the girls'
Johnson.
game, this
Junior,
Westbrook
number 5,
boys team, they have some more experience. But they have a lot more upperclassmen on their team. Compared to Beaumont United, they only have two seniors on their roster. So a little bit of an experience different. We were also talking about how Beaumont United, they lost some of their some of their former seniors. They they went off to college, some of that star power that they once had. And that Westbrook, they're looking to come out on top here tonight. So what's your thoughts?
It's gonna be a fight, man. It's gonna be a real stiff game. That's all I got for it. I'm just buck your seats up, ladies and gentlemen. It's about to be showtime right now.
As we see E.J. Moore coming onto the court. DeLeon Allen, 12, one of two seniors, and the second senior, Ashton Green, getting caught onto the floor.
Coached by David Green Sr., Harvey Boggs,
Coach
Shadberry
David
Jr.,
Green.
Jr., and Eddie Colburn. The Timberwolves record are 18-7, 5-1.
And I will have to say that these coaches, they're looking good tonight. They got the suits on. They're looking all prim and proper.
Well, it's a lot of history with both coaches on both sides. Coach Green is a Silsby legend, played with NBA great Joe Dumars in college, and so he knows a lot about the game. And Coach Mike T was a part of that Ozan 2001 championship team when Kendrick Perkins was on it. So it's a lot of history and wise basketball leadership on both sides of the court. And they just got to come professional with their suits and ties and shoes and everything like that.
Absolutely, and for such a historic game like this, crosstown rivalries, you got to pull out the suits. As E.J. Moore wins the tip-off, will be King Campbell getting the ball first. Already started with the chance here on the Westbrook side. Pass to Green. Ashton trying to make some moves on Dylan Dodson. I've been to a lot of games for both of these. I've been on the sidelines. I've been able to see a lot of basketball between these two teams. And both teams have a lot of star power as the 3 for Ashton goes up, but it's no good. And will be out of bounds. Will be Beaumont United's ball still. Passing to DeLeon Allen, long range 2, and it's good, and the foul. First points of the game go to DeLeon Allen.
DeLeon Allen, the energy player of this group right here, man. The senior, high energy guy, 3-and-D guy with a nice mid-range. He's going to be all over the floor, and I'll tell you that.
Absolutely, and I've known DeLeon, well, really since, last year I had a class with him. He's a really amazing person. He always helps out people in need, and it shows out on the court. He plays with, high intensity, and he plays with a lot of grit.
Yeah.
As the and one free throw goes
Great
up,
defense.
no good. Great defense. DeLeon up the court, bounce pass inside to Ashton. Back to half court for King Campbell. Campbell calling the offense, calling for a screen from E.J. Moore. Pass to Ashton Green. Slips and falls, maintains his dribble. Already see the atmosphere change from the girls' game to the boys' game. A lot more intense here already. Pushing and shoving. Ashton with a spin move, but it's blocked by Jacob Babineau, Elijah Garrett. Catching the
We're in a packed-out gym right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely, and you were speaking just to, the atmosphere here, being here at, each school's respective home court, being here tonight at Beaumont United High School. After the inbound to Terry Satcher, gonna spin, pass the ball out to Elijah Garrett. Mid-range jump shot, no good, be a turnover. Beaumont United's ball. Will be King Campbell to inbound. Again, the score is 2-0. 6:15 left in the first quarter. Only points have been scored by DeLeon Allen. If you're just now joining us, after the mid-range jump shot is no good. Rebound, E.J. Moore. Shot goes up. Rebound by Jacob Babineau. almost intercepted by Ashton Green. Gonna be called for, will be Westbrook ball. Dylan Dodson with the inbound. Terry Satcher making a move. And the turnover.
One thing the BU Timberwolves love to pride themselves on is the defensive side of the ball, and they coming out hard against the Bruins tonight.
Absolutely, and also on that offensive glass, E.J. Moore he is amazing at getting those offensive rebounds.
Oh, yeah.
I've been here for a lot of these Beaumont United home games. As you see him getting the ball into the post, pass to the corner, next man up, then pass back inside to E.J., taking the left-handed shot, and it's good. First points tonight for E.J. Moore. Dylan Dodson, step back jumper, mid-range, bounces in and out, rebound Ashton Green. Pass to Allen, mid-range jump shot, doesn't hit it.
Rebound E.J. Moore.
Very intense game so far. Coach is chalking it over. Score is 4-0 with 5 minutes left in the first quarter. A lot of intense basketball. You can hear the fans in the background screaming after every single thing that's happening. And to inbound will be Dylan Dodson, guarded by Jonathan Manuel.
BU right now is in their most fade press right now, Georgetown slant.
Shot, good look, but it will be no good. Westbrook missing every single shot they've had tonight, even with a couple good looks here. King Campbell taking his time and will be knocked out of bounds by Jacob Babineau, intended for Deleon Allen.
Bruins with the quick subs. We got Seth coming in. Also with number 21, Derek Daigle. Seth has been a big spark plug for the Bruins coming off the bench. I say he'll probably start in most of the other schools in 5A. Just the way his scoring ability, his defense. He comes up big every time I watch him play.
Absolutely, and I've seen highlight plays from every single person on this court. They all bring something to the table. As you see them, the high pass, fight for the ball, EJ comes out with it, and Seth Bagneers almost coming up with the steal. To inbound the ball will be Jonathan Manuel. Looking for a man, gets it into E.J. Moore just before the 5-second violation. 4 minutes here. Mid-range jump shot goes up, no good. And a foul.
Sub coming in for United. E.J. Moore is coming out, and we have Caleb McQuarrie coming in.
Those two guys, whether it be E.J. Moore or Caleb McQuarrie, they are essentially, in my eyes, the same player. They both are, they're able to get those offensive rebounds. They play tough defense in the paint, and they have that bag work inside the paint on the offensive side of the board. Right. Pass out to Terry for the three, and it's good. First points for Westbrook.
Westbrook now
Terry
on the
Satcher
board
with the three. Ashton Green calling for a screen. Almost steps into the backcourt. Tough defense. And the ref gonna call the foul. Will remain Beaumont United's ball. Score is 4-3 here. Pass to McCreary. Sub getting ready to come in for both United and the Bruins. Driving inside by King Campbell, almost a nasty finish. Garrett taking the ball to the court, pass to the corner. Bagneris with the ball. Terry calling the offense here. has a little bit of an ISO going. Does he have the move? Has the shot, but it won't go. To the corner for Dotson, and the three is good. Crowd exploding behind me.
Westbrook is not going anywhere. 2 quick threes, now they're up. 4-6. Westbrook, 3:03 left in the first quarter. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling great. I'm like getting chills right now.
Me too.
After that three, you can hear the crowd explode behind you, and it's just,
Oh, yeah.
after every single shot this game, that's how it's going to feel. Just amazing, amazing, amazing atmosphere here tonight. You know, all the fans, whether it be the students, all the parents, just amazing atmosphere from everybody here tonight.
Oh, yeah, most definitely, most definitely.
And after the timeout, again, the score is 4-6, 3:03 remaining in the first. Stepping back out onto the floor will be Devion Allen, Caleb McCreary, Jonathan Manuel, EJ Moore, so running the 2-5s on the floor. Big man lineup. And Ashton Green as well.
Westbrook stepping up their press right now.
Gonna move into a little bit more pressure on that defense. Seth Bagneris on the floor, guarding Ashton Green. Elijah Garrett on the floor will be mid-range shot. A little bit of contact. Rebound McCreary goes up and is good. His first points of the night.
And the key for BU is that they got to take advantage of their mismatches. They got 6-7 players that can attack inside and shoot over everybody. That's the mismatch of the century for them, and that's going to keep them in this game and even potentially win it for them.
Absolutely, and we've seen that. And really, what the case has been so far is, you know, Westbrook, they do have two threes, but they did miss 3 mid-range jump shots to start the game. They didn't hit a shot, and United, they hit their shots and they got into the paint early on. Good move from Ashton Green, passes it out to Allen, bounce pass to EJ Moore, left-handed shot goes up, rebound Satcher, taking it up the floor, gets down the court quickly, passes the corner for Bagneris, 3 is up and it's no good. Rebound for Westbrook, both players fighting for the ball, and call will be on. Whoa. Call will be on Beaumont United.
Coming in for United is number 1, Mr. Josiah, coming in for Dalion Allen. Another spark for the Beaumont United bench. Great shooter, aggressive.
Inbound to Garrett. Score is tied 6-6 with 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Garrett calling for a screen. Looking for a man, bounce pass inside, good move.
What a pass by Elijah
What a
Garrett.
pass, but the layup is just off the mark. Ashton Green taking it up the floor now. They're trying to force feed EJ Moore. He's fighting in the post for the ball, and a mid-range shot. That is something you cannot teach. That is just pure skill.
That is something that is his patented move. Hardly ever misses it. Ooh.
As a quick shot goes up, rebound for Westbrook. Ashton Green keeping it in, and not sure what they're going to call. Looks like they're going to call it out of bounds on Beaumont United. Terry Satcher will be the one to inbound. Beaumont United spreading the ball around evenly. Caleb McCreary, Ashton Green, Deleon Allen, and EJ Moore both with 2 points early on. Elijah Garrett with a good move inside, tying the game up with his first points of the night. Both teams still very much in it, playing with a lot of grit and passion here.
As we can see, Westbrook is trying to deny Ashton Green the ball. Ain't no heavy bit of their offense comes through him.
Him being the primary ball handler, he's trying to, run that offense through himself, and also EJ Moore. As the deep three goes up, but it's no good. Elijah Garrett passed the Bagneris, keeps it in, almost goes out of bounds on him. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Almost a steal from Josiah Gore, and the double clutch layup
Great
No
defense
good.
by E.J. Moore. Great defense.
Absolutely great defense as he gets the contest and gets the board as well. 15 seconds. Josiah Gore and the Beaumont United Timberwolves most likely going to play for the last shot here. Still by Elijah Garrett. Has a lane. Steps inside. Open lane for Bagneris. He does not miss those. 2 seconds left. Has to put up the full court shot. It's up and it's no good. And that will conclude the first quarter here at Beaumont United High School. The score is 10-8. Westbrook Bruins with the lead here. We're after a few lead changes. How are you feeling after the first quarter?
It's gonna be back and forth all night. It's gonna be down to the wire tonight, man. No sides willing to give up. Everybody's playing hard on defense. They getting good quality shots up. It's gonna just come down to who got the ball last, I feel like.
Absolutely, I agree. Whoever has the ball last might be the one to come out on top. And we'll be back after a short break, but I'm Christian Cox with BIDTV, joined by the one and only Robert Aniston. We'll be back shortly. All right, and to start the second quarter, we had some changes coming in from Westbrook realizing that they're at a little bit of a disadvantage, going to sub in Isaac Nichols at that 5 spot to give themselves a little bit more of a height advantage. Elijah Garrett shooting the 3. Doesn't go in. Deleon Allen looking for Ashton Green. Again, the score is 8-10 here. Beaumont United down 2 here as we enter the second quarter. Ashton Green calling from the screen from EJ. Mid-range jump shot with the lay.
Ashton Green
with an excellent move. Excellent move. That is just how you make it done. And EJ Moore with the block.
I'm telling you, the home court advantage is real. EJ Moore saying this is my paint.
That is how you make a statement here. Westbrook, Beaumont United taking the ball quickly up the court. Deleon Allen passing inside, and E.J. Moore going for the dunk. Doesn't get it to go. Terry Satcher going to go up, and the layup, and one. Terry Satcher with the layup. Score is 10-12 here with 7:05 in the second quarter. And I see you right there. You're smiling. I just know you love to be right here on the sideline.
Man, front row seats. EJ tried to dunk on him. And on the other side, we got a tough and one. This is what you call quality basketball right here. I just love to see it.
Absolutely. And not sure who they're going to give the ball to. Going to be Westbrook's ball, Satcher inbound.
It's United ball? No foul? I guess it was no foul.
No foul will be United's ball. Inbound to Allen. He's getting trapped in the corner. They have to get the ball out. What are they going to call?
Quick timeout by Coach David Green as we got trapped in the corner.
Good timeout from Coach Green there. Has to make sure to not allow that turnover to happen. This game, again, has been very, very close. We've seen a bunch of lead changes already here. Excellent play here from both teams tonight. And we'll be back after a short break. And as both teams step back onto the court, score is 10-12 with 7 minutes left in the half. DJ playing the music, getting everybody, keeping everybody in the gym hyped up. King Campbell coming back onto the court now, playing back and forth with him and Ashton Green. Getting the screen from McCreary, calling for it again. Playing really
5 seconds.
And they're gonna call it for Westbrook's ball. Good defense, out of bounds on Green. Coach Mike T calling it from the sideline. Ball's in Elijah Garrett's hands. Spin move inside. He has the mismatch.
Great defense by Davion Allen. There we go.
Looked like he almost didn't get the ball, but really great defense getting, like I said, the ball. And Satcher pass to the corner. Dylan Dodson for 3. No good. Rebound by McCreary. Pass up court to Ashton Green. Playing a little bit faster here. Allen with the mid-range jump shot. And it bounces off the rim a couple times. Rebound Moore. No good. Garrett with the rebound. Wish you had that back if you're both Allen and Moore. And Elijah Garrett driving inside. Getting the open layup. Ashton Green with the ball now, 5:45 left in the second quarter. Score is 10-14. Westbrook up by 4 here. Pass inside. Good move by E.J. Moore. Good chemistry between him and the senior Ashton Green.
So a thing that's leaning in Beaumont United's way also is that Ashton does pull a lot of gravity when that was the tough shot by Terry Satcher from the mid-range. But when Ashton gets the ball and penetrates, they collapse on him when they have E.J. Moore, the star freshman, down there just for easy drop-off and buckets. It seems like something they're going to continue to go do it throughout the night, continue to put easy points on the board.
Absolutely, absolutely. King Campbell taking his time here with the ball, waiting for a little bit of movement between the offense. Ashton Green looking at a ref for a call after he got bumped on the off-ball screen. Drives inside, layup, no good. Elijah Garrett getting the ball. Gonna go for the layup, and it's blocked by McCreary. Rebound Nichols. Layup goes up. Pass back up to Allen.
No.
Range, and they're gonna call the travel on Allen. Elijah Garrett looking for the goaltend call. It was very close to call. Not sure if it was or not. Refs didn't call it. And Allen gets called for the travel. Rebound Dodson. 4:37 left in the second quarter. Score is 12-16. Westbrook on top. Elijah Garrett with the ball, guarded by Allen. You see a lot of off-ball movement from Westbrook. Terry Satcher for 3, and it's no good. Manuel with the rebound. Manuel taking it up the court now. Almost ripped by Satcher. He's going to slip and fall. It will be Westbrook's ball. Good defense from Satcher there. Inbound will be back near us. No, one sub coming in at the scorer's table. That would be Josiah Gore, waiting for the next dead ball. Elijah Garrett tried to drive inside. Good move on 2 defenders. No good. Gets the rebound himself, and it'll be knocked out of bounds. It stays Westbrook's ball. Sub coming in, Josiah Gore for Jonathan Manuel. Score 12-16. Westbrook up by 4 here. 4 minutes left in the second quarter. Dodson to inbound. Pass to Terry. Pump fakes.
Travel.
Dodson gets called for the travel. Seemingly, these players getting a little bit of hold of themselves, not worrying about their footwork, and it's catching them. Getting called for some travel calls here tonight. Ashton Green almost losing the ball. Full court defense now from Westbrook. Gore, Allen for three, and it's no good. Rebound, Westbrook. Thatcher taking up the court. Pass to Dodson, drives inside, mid-range jump shot, fouled on the shot. Will shoot at the line. We'll shoot at the line. At the line to shoot 2. So far, Dylan Dodson, he has a 3 and a 2 for tonight, total of 5 points.
Missed free throws. Usually, the Bruins are pretty. They always shoot a pretty good percentage from the free throw line. That's a miss that honestly comes surprising to me. Come from Dylan Dodson, another energy guy, heavy defense. We see him face guarding Ashton Green majority of this game. Shoots a lot of threes, make a lot of tough buckets as he makes the second free throw. Westbrook Bruins up 17-12 with 3:29 left to go in the second quarter. And the press is on.
Absolutely, that intensity is going to get higher and higher as the game goes on. Switching to the full court defense is Westbrook. Going to have to do more on that offensive side of the ball. Had a sub come in, Jacob Babineau for Terry Satcher. And Campbell taking his time with the ball.
Another very poised freshman. Just say that this BU team is pretty young with Jeremy King, Campbell, and E.J. Moore, and even Jonathan Manuel, who started tonight. They all freshmen, but they all play big minutes and have a lot of big plays for the United Timberwolves.
Absolutely, and I would say that comes from learning from some of the best, at Beaumont United, as we see
Josiah
Gore with the mid-range jump shot. Nice shot from him. To the corner, pump fake, pass inside. That would be Derek Daigle. Pass back up top, trying to find Elijah Garrett. He has the man mismatch. He has the height advantage. Pushes off, gets the shot, and it bounces around the rim and in.
And one thing I will say about Elijah Garrett, every time I watch him play, I just automatically think professional. He doesn't take too many crazy shots. He doesn't force anything. He saw the smaller guy on him. He just went to the high post, shot the shot over him. That's just good basketball, good IQ. That guy going to be special. He already is special.
Yeah, I can agree on that. When I've watched him play, last week I was at one of their games against Port Arthur Memorial, and he had an insane dunk. As you see, Josiah Gore with the three is no good, out of bounds. It will be Westbrook's ball. But absolutely, Elijah Garrett is a special player, and he seems very humble. From what I've seen of him, seems a very humble player.
Yeah.
And he makes the right decision on the court. Like
right.
you were just saying, he knew he had the height mismatch. He's asking
even
for
now.
the ball again. Same spot. Drives inside. Corner three for Daigle. Doesn't shoot it. Gonna drive a little bit. Go for mid-range. No good.
It seems like on that try, when Elijah Garrett posted him up at the high post, they just collapsed on him, and they're just going to make whoever's in that corner on the wing beat him. That's not a bad game plan, but, these other guys on this Westbrook squad can shoot the ball pretty well. I don't remember who just shot it just now, but we're going to see how well that plays out for the Beaumont United Timberwolves. And the foul call as Ashton Green drives to the hole.
Score is 14-19 here. Minute left in the half.
E.J. Moore
so far
is limping right now. He comes out, but Davion Allen goes in. Get some quick treatment, and hopefully he can get back in this game relatively quick.
Derek Daigle getting subbed out for Telvion Johnson. Beaumont United to inbound. Finds Caleb McCreary. Pass to Green. Minute left in the half now. Picks the ball up, has to pass out. Josiah Gore gets hit in the face. No foul is called.
No calls.
Pass to Garrett.
And it's showtime.
Dunk it, and Elijah Garrett with the slam. United 14, Westbrook 21. That is just like Elijah Garrett to make an insane play. Westbrook up 7. Is he going to go for the highlight reel? Drives inside, and a foul will be called. Shooting 2 will be Elijah Garrett. Ashton Green getting called on the shooting foul there. Elijah Garrett with 8 points here in this first half. A lot of good shot opportunities, and as we saw on that last.
We got some bloodshed going on the United bench right now. Josiah Gore going out with a nosebleed. This game is intense.
It's very intense here. Like you are saying, the fans starting chants. Shooting his free throw. First one is good. Increasing the lead to 8 here. 28 seconds left here as Race Deshotel comes onto the floor for the first time tonight. Usually a starter for Beaumont United. Again, haven't seen him on the floor tonight. See how he does with his first minute. Second free throw, no good. Rebound McCreary.
I want to say, isn't he the quarterback for the football team?
Yeah, absolutely. He's the quarterback for the football team.
Dual athlete right there. I love to see it. Good pass from the freshman.
And the foul. King Campbell looking like a quarterback with that nice pass inside leading to the foul. Jonathan Manuel going to the line to shoot 2. Again, Beaumont United down 8 here. Chance to cut the lead to 6 if he makes both. 13 seconds left in the half. Misses the first one. Timeout coming from with a sub coming in.
Devin Polidor, number 11.
Jacob Babineau coming out the game. Exciting game so far here. Have a technical issue on the court. Referees asking for a towel, maybe to wipe something down on the court. Might be a slippery spot on the court.
I think it might be blood as well. One of the BU players, Josiah Gore, was bleeding from the nose. Might have a couple of drops on the floor as well. And right now,
Westbrook chant starting.
Here we go.
As you hear it in the background, BU getting riled up as you see the student section. This is what we live for in Beaumont, Texas. Both teams desperate for a win here. This is a big-time rivalry.
It's just the first half. It's just the first half right now.
And it's still a very intense game. Score being 14-22 with 13 seconds left in the half. And we'll be back after a short break. All right, and the second free throw for Jonathan Manuel is up and is no good. Rebound, Telvion Johnson. Totally we're taking up the court. Bench unit coming in for the final seconds. 5 seconds left in the half. Elijah Garrett for 3, and it's no good. And another shot will not be put up, and that will be halftime here at Beaumont United. Score being 22 Westbrook, and then 14 for United. 8-point lead for Westbrook going into halftime. And what are some things you've noticed from Westbrook tonight?
Westbrook is not backing down heavily, and that's just how they played all year. They're heavy on their defense. They're really scrappy. As we see, a couple of United players got banged up, not off of fouls, just them being scrappy, getting in the paint, getting their hands in their inside of offensive person's person, and they just getting the ball. They got a couple key turnovers. We saw a breakaway slam from by Elijah Garrett, and they just keeping the pressure on them right now. And that's what's giving them their advantage. This 8-point lead right now.
Absolutely. And when you look at the BU side of things, you know, they started off the game hot. They started the game off hot, and like we were saying with the girls' game, Westford, they just went on a run.
Right.
And Beaumont United, I think they need to stay true to what worked early, and that's get the ball into the paint. They hit those mid-range jump shots. They hit, they hit EJ Moore in the paint, whether it be DeLeon Allen scoring points, EJ Moore scoring points, or even Ashton Green, driving to the hole.
Yeah.
I would say they had to try to get inside.
Yeah.
And with that, we'll be back shortly. 9 minutes until the third quarter starts, so we'll be back shortly.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
and we're back at Beaumont United High School with 20 seconds left before the end of half time. Score is 22-14. Westbrook Bruins coming out on top. If you weren't here for the girls' games, the Westbrook girls, won against the Lady She-Wolves of Beaumont United. And so far, the Westbrook Bruins have held on to a lead after going on a large run here to end that half. And so, we were talking a little bit during halftime. And, what are some of your thoughts about this first half?
First half was intense, man. It's going to continue to be intense. I don't see any side lighting up. One thing I know about BU, they're a third quarter team. They've always been there. They come out strong, hit them hard, and I think they're going to close this gap a little more. But Westbrook also, they like to pile on you and keep on putting the pressure on you on the defensive side. And they got scores. They got people that can knock down a three ball. Elijah Garrett holding down their offense. So I'm expecting a little more scoring for sure in the second half. But it should be a fun one to watch.
Absolutely, and you look to the Beaumont United side, not really any guys on their team sticking out on the point side. Leading scorer is tied between Ashton Green and E.J. Moore. When you look at the Westbrook side, though, it has been all Elijah Garrett. He has 9 at the half, Terry Satcher with 6, and Dylan Dodson with 6 as well. And Ashton Green slipping on the floor. Elijah Garrett looking for a good layup, and it might have been tipped by E.J. Moore.
Caleb McQuarrie was down there, I think. That got the tip.
Starting 5 is King Campbell, Deleon Allen, Taylor McCreary, E.J. Moore, and Ashton Green. Dodson with the ball inside. Almost gets stripped by King Campbell. Rebound, E.J. Moore. I would say that it would be really important for Beaumont United to get points early in the third quarter. Start off, get a bit of momentum going. And if you look at it, the Beaumont United side doesn't have any threes tonight. So maybe a couple of threes incorporated in there. As we see Deleon Allen taking it, and it bounces off the net. Rebound for EJ, and they're going to call the foul. EJ Moore going to the line to shoot his 2.
Good offense by the T-Wolves coming out, getting a good quality shot and a good crash on the offensive boards. E.J. Moore, definitely a heavy rebounder and a very good free throw shooter. For a big man that's so young as a freshman, I don't see him miss many free throws as he shoots the first one. Knocked down.
Yep, and as soon as I mentioned, they need to shoot more threes, they get the ball to Deleon Allen, and he gets a good look. And even if he misses it, you got to be happy with getting those good looks.
Right.
And so as long as they keep getting open looks, whether it be outside the arc, whether it be in the paint or from mid-range, as long as they keep getting those open shots, it'll definitely still be a game.
Yeah, it's stretching the floor out, and they give room for EJ to go to work, and they collapse on him and just open both sides of the game, both inside and out for them.
As you see the bounce pass inside, and the left-handed layup is good.
16-24, Westbrook's up.
6:45 left in the third quarter. Ashton calling the offense. EJ all the way out at the top of the key. Ashton Green with a spin move, finds Campbell in the corner.
EJ Moore down there fighting hard.
Coach Mike T making some adjustments at halftime, putting the big men in the game early in the half to try to neutralize E.J. Moore and his offensive prowess. And after a hard fall on the floor, it will be Beaumont United's ball. Deleon Allen inbound. .6:15 in the quarter. Score 16-24. Inbound to Green. A bit of a mismatch here as we have Terry Satcher guarding McCreary. Terry Satcher is a tall player compared to the guards of Beaumont United. But against Caleb McCreary is no match as McCreary gets the bucket.
Great move by Caleb McCreary.
And good job on his teammates for finding that mismatch and seeing it. Dylan Dodson for three, and it's no good. Rebound action. Taking up the court, pushing EJ into the paint. Finds King Campbell's going to drive inside.
Good shot.
Mid-range jump shot, and it's cash money.
Beaumont United's cooking on offense right now with the freshman Jeremy King with the mid-range bucket.
And Beaumont United on a run to start the half. Westbrook hoping to put an end to it here. Terry Satcher going to pass to Elijah Garrett, let him go to work. And as soon as he touches the ball in that mid-range area, they go to start doubling him. It's the mid-range shot anyways, but it's no good.
Ashley Green's taking the charge.
Both coaches talking to his player as Ashley Green hits the mid-range jump shot.
Beaumont United is not backing down.
That is how you start the half if you're Beaumont United. Not allowing any points and going on a run like that.
And Terry Schatzer shuts down the run with a nice floating side over E.J. Moore. Westbrook up 4, 26-22.
Ashley Green going to work on the ISO. Has Caleb McCreary in the corner. He's going to take the mid-range.
Good pass.
McCreary finds his man and shot in the foul on Satcher. That will send him to the line. McCreary, we're at 4 points so far. Leading scorer Ashton Green for Beaumont United. You look at the other end, you have Elijah Garrett with 9. Hasn't gotten any points. I mean, the only person who scored here hasn't been Elijah Garrett.
Yeah. You know, Westbrook's offense heavily flows through him. When he gets going, that feeds off of everybody else. And Beaumont United is making it hard for him. He's taking a high-quality shot that mid-range is going to eventually fall if he keeps on taking them. I mean, it fell a couple times in the first half. It's going to continue to fall. I mean, it's going to start falling even more. But BU, their defense is getting tighter. Their offense is starting to flow and they're hitting some jump shots. Caleb McCreary hit his first free throw.
DeLeon Allen getting low. He wants to play that hard defense. Pass inside to Dodson. Mid-range shot is no good. No foul is called. And now they're going to call out of bounds on Westbrook.
No foul on the jump shot. Refs kind of letting them play, I guess. I don't know if that was a foul or not. Maybe not.
Pass into Campbell.
Westbrook with the press. Go up the court. Gotta get up the court.
Allen has to get it up the court. Satcher with the layup, and it's no good. Fans wanting a foul in the putback. Bucket has not been added to the scoreboard yet.
I think they called a blocking foul until Terry Satcher layup. DeLeon Allen was down there. I'm pretty sure they called a blocking foul. I want to say, or maybe they called a shooting foul. I don't know.
Looks like Satcher's going to the line.
And they did put the points on the board.
Just now putting on the points on the board for it was Elijah Garrett with the bucket, correct? It was Elijah who scored? And after the coach's discussion, will be Terry Satcher take his free throws. Score is 24-26. Beaumont United going went on a run early to start this half, going on a 12-3 run here. So points will get taken off the board, and Terry Satcher will make one free throw. So originally they had marked it as a bucket, but they're going to take the points off the board, give him the free throws, and Westbrook will retain the ball. Satcher with the ball, guarded by McCreary. Satcher trying to make a move on him, but McCreary with that wide arm spin. Doesn't matter. Satcher gets inside anyways. Shot over two of the tallest players on the court.
Terry Satcher coming alive.
Did not expect him to break down the defense like that and get in between the two tallest players for Beaumont United. What a move for Terry Satcher. King Campbell driving inside, and the layup is good.
What a drive by the freshman, man. I love the young bucks coming out, making big shots, taking big confident shots.
As we see, Seth Bagnier is calling the offense, almost steps into the backcourt. And a whistle is going to be blown. Sub coming in, Derek Daigle. Score is 26-29, 2:56 left in the third quarter. Dylan Dodson will be the one inbounding. Still 5 timeouts per coach. Hasn't been a lot of dead ball stoppage.
Terry Satcher taking the one-on-one again.
Mid-range jump shot. No good.
Great
Rebound,
fight.
Allen fighting for it hard, getting the rebound over the bigger man. King Campbell making quick, fast-paced moves up the court. And even this off-ball defense, Dylan Dodson still playing tough defense even when his man doesn't have the ball. Ball back out to Ashton Green. Gonna reset. Take his time, catch his breath. Has the ISO. Is he gonna make the play? Mid-range jump shot is cash money.
Ashton Green, the motor that make this team go. Killing from the mid-range. Great shot.
He's definitely been the leader of this offense, and it runs through him. You could say the engine for this team. As we see the corner three for Bagnier is no good. Rebound McCreary. Score is 28-29. Almost a turnover. Ashton Green finds Deleon Allen. He's going to drive inside. Good move, and it's blocked by Elijah Garrett. What a block from Elijah Garrett. Good move from Deleon Allen driving inside. But Elijah Garrett making an even better play. Ashton Green to inbound. Communicates with his man. And a steal by Satcher. What a defensive
Great
play.
steal.
Watching the ball and making a play. Pump fake. 1:20 left in the third quarter. Good move. And the foul from Garrett. Good move. Goes up on the jump shot. Draws the foul. And now we have...
Oh, and the fans did not like that call at all. You know, one
Coach
thing.
Mike T talking to his players near the scorer's table. Elijah Garrett is going to make the first free throw with a lot of noise here. Doesn't let the noise get to him.
Oh, yeah.
Elijah Garrett leading scorer tonight. He has 10 points. And you look at Terry Satcher, he has 10 points as well. Or he has 11 actually tonight, so he's their leading scorer.
Elijah Garrett misses the second free throw. Ashton Green coming up. 1 minute and 7 seconds left. 28-30. Westbrook is up. Look like BU's going to go for the last shot. Coach Green.
Said, take his time. Read his lips over there. He said, take his time, take his time. calling the offense, telling his man to move. He's just saying, just stay there. Waste time. And I can agree with that call. I mean, it's a 2-point game. You got 40 seconds left in the third quarter. You don't have to do anything necessarily. You don't want to. I can agree with this call from him.
Yeah.
Playing back and forth as the two defenders step up on him. He's going to have to get the ball out of his hands because Dylan Dodson is just going to keep walking forward. Have two forwards in the corner. And E.J. Moore, that low block. A minute, 45 seconds coming off the clock here on this possession. King Campbell is going to drive inside, has to pick the ball up. 8 seconds left in the, blocked by Terry Satcher. Intercepted by Esther Green, 3 seconds left. He has to go for the shot. Three's up is good, and it's no good. Almost a hero play. At the end of the third, we have an injured Westbrook Bruin. Derek Daigle hurting his ankle, fell to the ground awkwardly. Score being 28-30. Westbrook Bruins up here by 2 going into the fourth quarter, and we'll be back after a short timeout. All right. And, you know, during that break that we just had, that was really nice. The DJ, he had played Swag Surfing. That everybody loves that song. Fans getting hype in the crowd. And that just shows and speaks about this atmosphere here tonight.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. It's wild in here, man. And it's fourth quarter time. It's a 2-point game going down to the wire. It's about to get crazy in here.
Absolutely. And at the beginning of the fourth quarter, Dylan Dodson will throw it in to Elijah Garrett. Coach Green calling his defense. Screen pass. Good move from Elijah Garrett. 3 defenders on him. And not sure who they're going to call it for. Westbrook to inbound, pass into Satcher. Dylan Dodson, mid-range jump shot from the free throw line. It's no good. Rebound, Ashton Green. If you could start out this quarter the same way you started out the third quarter,
yeah,
that would be really good for Beaumont United. Both teams fairly even here so far. After that run that
Ashton Green.
Ashton Green with a nasty move.
He is not taking no for an answer. As he tied the game up 30.
Game tied 30-30. Low scoring affair here. And Dylan Dodson with the shot, but no foul call. Excellent.
That's a crazy no call. I got to give him that. That was a crazy no call.
Could have been an and one opportunity, but it's not called. Excellent play for Dylan Dodson. That's going to give him.
Now we get E.J. Moore back into the action at the game wearing down, get him to the free throw line. He made 2 earlier. See if he can make them more.
That's something that they've kind of strayed away from here. I mean, of course, you know, they went on that run early on in that third quarter.
Yeah.
But they haven't really gotten the ball back to their big men in the post, you know, in the paint. They haven't really done that, and I would like to see that moving into the fourth.
Most definitely. All right.
E.J. Moore is going to miss his first one. score is 30-32. Westbrook Bruins on top, 6:37. E.J. Moore knocks down the second one.
Cash Satcher brings the ball up for the Bruins, guarded by Caleb McQuarrie. Been a little back and forth action in the third quarter between these two.
Seen these two ball it out early on. Terry Satcher hitting a couple shots on him. Caleb McQuarrie hitting a couple shots on Terry Satcher. Seth Bagnier is making a good move.
Mike T going famous, doing his most famous thing, spray game this early into, well, not so very early in the game, but spray game ready.
Drives inside, left-handed lay is no good. King telling his teammates to back off. Gonna get the ball back to Ashton Green. Score 31-30 here. Beginning of the fourth with 6 minutes remaining. Ashton Green with a good move.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Ashton Green, ladies and gentlemen. This is why we are here.
Ashton Green putting his team on his back. Deep three with a really good move. Puts them up by 2 here. 5:26 left. And a turnover. That's where the momentum may change. You see the Beaumont United side, their fans lighting it up here.
Momentum has shifted.
Absolutely, a couple good plays for Beaumont United, and they have a little bit of momentum. You see that they're trying to do that trap. They're trying to trap this Beaumont United offense. Getting it to E.J. Moore.
It's a
Back
great
out
catch.
to Ashton Green.
It's a bad pass.
And a turnover. Derek Dable getting the steal. Is he going to find Elijah Garrett? He's going to go up in and stolen by Ashton Green. Fans saying that is a bad call. That call is a little bit.
That was a. Now, I do believe it was a foul.
Absolutely.
That ref did wait to call that foul. That is one thing that if you playing on the courts outside, that's what caused the argument. As we see, the United fans is not liking that at all.
Yeah, but I think that's the right call. Wilson, Derek Daigle to the line. He has an opportunity to tie this game up. 5:02 here in the fourth quarter. Again, I think that was the right call, sending him to the free throw line.
Yeah, it definitely was the right call. He definitely was a foul.
Yeah, it was a hard foul. Derek Daigle's going to miss his first one. Looks up in the sky. Might be a little bit nervous here, all these fans in the crowd. Fans making some noise. Is he going to hit the second one? Yes, he does. Derek Daigle with his first point of the night.
Westbrook.
Leading scorers tonight will be Elijah Garrett, and Ashton Green absolutely lighting up the floor. And the coaches going into a timeout. We'll be back after a short break. All right, and we're back onto the floor. Unfortunately, audio was muted. The score is 34-35. 40 seconds left in the timeout. We'll be back after a short break. Well, unfortunately, we were muted for a couple minutes there. I deeply apologize. If you're just now joining us, I'm Christian Cox with BIGTV, joined by the one and only Robert Anderson. Score is 34-35 with 3:46 left in the game. Had some impressive shots come out. A low-scoring game here. Elijah Garrett just nailed 2 of his free throws from the line.
Nothing you love to see back from your star player taking on the challenge. Wing guarding Ashton Green. It's 5-on-5 right now. With your best player taking on the challenge to get guarding their best player, you just love to see it. It's a matchup in heaven right now.
Elijah Garrett with a good
Good
move.
pass.
Oh
my!
E.J.
E.J. Moore with the slam off the drop off from Ashton Green. What a play.
And that connection is something that is just deadly. They have an excellent rapport.
Elijah Garrett said, oh no.
Trading blows. Elijah Garrett from 3 has 16 in the game now. Westbrook keeping that lead and even extending it after the excellent play from E.J. Moore. Timeout from Coach Green. Talking to his players. And we'll be back after a short timeout. And during the timeout, you know, we keep saying the atmosphere, but just another showing of how excited the fans are, getting hyped to the music. But we have another dance on the court here.
Yeah.
Ashton Green taking his time here, calling out the offense. Down 2 here. This is the crunch time. This is where you need a bucket.
Right now, yeah.
And who's gonna give them a bucket?
Mike T going into 2-3, changing up the defense a little bit. Coach Green calling a quick timeout, got to change up his offense a little bit.
And you know, in sports, it's not just a game about who's more talented. It's also a game of wits. It's really like playing chess. I mean, people say, "Hey, we're playing chess, not checkers," and you know that right there is just a prime example. You know, like you said, they switch into a zone defense, and then Coach Green, he notices that and he takes time out immediately, and that's really impressive between both these coaches.
It's adjustments, man. It's all about adjustments. Right now, we see both teams don't want to lose. Right now, it's gonna be an IQ game. Who's gonna take the best shot? Who's gonna get the best? Who gonna have the best play? Whatever is open for it to take the game. The Bruins up 2 with United ball. It's still a good chance that BU can score it, take the lead, or just make this game go to overtime. I wouldn't be mad about it.
I certainly wouldn't be mad either. And you know, you made the statement earlier that this game might come down to the final shot. It's going to be whoever has the ball last.
Oh, yeah.
That's gonna really be the difference between who wins and who loses. And
Most definitely.
I can certainly agree with that statement. And it's just an amazing game so far. Again, score is 36-38 with 2:13 left in the fourth quarter.
We see Coach Green made a lineup adjustment, put freshman guard Jonathan
Daniel.
That's the shooter. So in being a 2-3, if anybody know anything about basketball, you can shoot somebody out of a 2-3. We're looking to see if Beaumont United going to get him open for a clean look.
Trying to keep E.J. Moore away from the ball. Derek Daigle not watching his man now, but he was just a moment ago. Caleb McGreary at the top. Pass inside to E.J. Moore, double team. King Campbell up top.
The shooter.
And it's no good. 130. You're going to have to get. You're not going to be able to allow them to score. You're going to have to get some sort of turnover without them scoring points. And a technical timeout is going to be called. Terry Satcher to inbound. Guarded by McCreary. 36-38. Again, a low-scoring game. You know, between both of these teams, I would think that it would be a high-scoring game. They both can put up a lot of points. But it's been, like we said, a low-scoring affair. Double team coming in. Elijah Garrett has to pass it.
What a turnover.
Forcing a turnover. Ashton Green, this is where you need points. King Campbell drives inside for the layup.
L1! What a bucket by the freshman. Gutsy. Tied up 38-38. It's a ball game.
That is how you make a play and a statement if you're Beaumont United. But
Elijah Garrett
with the layup.
Elijah Garrett will not be denied.
He's not giving up. It seems like whenever Beaumont United finally gets some momentum, Elijah Garrett completely eliminates it. And that is what you see from a cold-blooded killer. Elijah Garrett just making play after play for his team. And we'll be back after a quick timeout. And we're back. 44 seconds left in the fourth. Beaumont United has to do something on this possession here. You don't have to get a three here if you're Beaumont United, but you would love to, of course, because you do not want to get the ball in the hands of Elijah Garrett. Clutch after clutch shot. 38-40. Westbrook up by 2 points here. 30 seconds and counting here. Ashton Green trying to make a play here. Pass to King Campbell.
Ashton Green.
for three, and it's no good. Kept in bounds by Elijah Garrett. And 15 seconds left. Elijah Garrett getting the fans hype. He knows that this is a close game. He's ready for it. Timeout coming. And, you know, we were speaking over the break about just Elijah Garrett and, you know, that possession, that whole possession, like the turnover, you get the steal, Ashton Green takes it, passes inside to King Campbell. He gets a clutch layup. And then Ashton Green, the clutch factor, goes right down the court and gets a tough shot, getting them back up. That is just absolutely insane. And Elijah Garrett, if Westbrook comes out top, absolutely player of the game.
Yes, most definitely, hands down. The best that's what you want from your best players down the stretch, to put the ball in their hands and go to work. And that's exactly what he did. But you gotta rely on a quick steal and a quick score to force this to overtime. They don't need to force a three. They don't need a three. It'll be nice, but they can just get a good steal, get a quick steal, score it,
and then play for overtime.
Yeah,
absolutely. Now, if you look at it, Westbrook has 3 timeouts left. Beaumont United has 1 timeout left. So if they were to get the ball, they are only going to have 1 timeout to use. So Coach Green and his team are going to have to, they're going to talk about it. It looks like he drew up a play, and they're going to have to use that timeout wisely if they do, when they get that ball back.
Most definitely. Game on the line.
Dylan Dodson to inbound. Most likely what
baseball pass. Baseball pass. Oh, no, it's not. Okay.
Pass. Calling it, and it barely stays in.
Oh-wee!
It will be a ball.
Ooh-wee!
Derek Daigle stepped out of bounds.
All right now.
That is what you needed. You need a break if you're Beaumont United, and you get one. That is amazing. 14 and a half seconds left.
Get to the free throw line.
With the ball. Trying to make it a play. Drops inside. Taylor McCreary with the ball. Fights for it. Ashton Green with the layup. No good. Derek Daigle fight for it. McCreary fight.
Oh, he got trouble. Ooh. Travel call on the rebound. Tough break for the United Timberwolves. Still got time to get a quick steal, quick bucket. 3.8 left.
3.8 left. They got to get it in. And then Westbrook got the ball. King Campbell with the shot.
Oh! Oh, yeah! Overtime! Overtime!
King Campbell with the
overtime!
That is absolutely
overtime! Overtime!
And we have overtime. King Campbell.
Come on! The freshman! He's a freshman, ladies and gentlemen. Nerves of steel. You cannot beat this.
That is chills. Literally chills courtside. I wish all of y'all viewing us here.
Don't call me a prophet, but I said it's going to come down to the last possession, man.
Absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And we'll be back after a short break while we have some technical issues on the court. And we're ready for overtime here. Both teams tied 40-40. Getting ready for the tip. Coach Green talking to Ashton at that scorer's table. This is an absolutely insane game coming down to the wire. That final shot right before the buzzer was absolutely insane. Elijah Garrett could not get the pass. King Campbell gets the ball off the floor and hits the shot to go into overtime. E.J. Moore winning the tip-off. King Campbell going to slow down. They need to stay composed here. If you're Beaumont United and if you're Westbrook, you do not need to think about what happened in the fourth quarter. You have to think of this as a completely new game and a completely clean slate here.
Most definitely.
Only playing a 4-minute quarter here. Unfortunately, we have some technical difficulties with the camera setup, so it's going to be a little bit of a voiceover right now. Ashton Green just taking his time with the ball here. Just going to wait, choose some time off the clock. I agree with this stance here from Coach Green. They're going to let the time run off the clock.
Coach Green want to get a bucket and then give Westbrook as little time to score as possible.
3:10 left in overtime. Tied 40-40. No points have been scored here. Pass back and forth between King Campbell and Ashton Green. And unfortunately, sounds like I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit. I've been screaming so much because this game has been absolutely magnificent. Thank you to all our viewers and everybody in person for giving us an excellent showing of the game. Back out to Ashton Green. Guarded by Dylan Dodson. Calling, giving the ball to Allen. Back to Green. Tied 40-40 to McCreary.
Sweet spot going to be that high post. Turn and look if they get it to him.
That's where they're looking. Just going to keep taking time off the clock.
2 minutes and ran out the clock just about.
Now we have a camera coming back on. Didn't miss too much. Beaumont United just burnt 2 minutes off the overtime clock here. Now Caleb McCreary, mid-range jump shot, no good. Going to be rebounded by Elijah Garrett. Now this is a chance for Westbrook to do what?
Ball is in Westbrook's hands. Elijah Garrett, that man.
He has been everything for this Westbrook team. Drive inside and a whistle's blown. Will be Dodson to inbound for Westbrook. Called a foul on Beaumont United.
The Timberwolves inbound defense has been impeccable down the stretch. Been getting steals and turnovers. We're going to see if they can continue it as the Bruins get the ball in.
Coming into the game now for Seth Bagneris. First time we've seen him on the floor since the first half. Elijah Garrett just going to try to chew time off the clock. Just taking his time. He hasn't dribbled, so he can still put the ball on the floor if he wants to. He's taking time. Excellent game so far. Again, King Campbell with the clutch shot to send it to overtime. Pass to Satcher. DeLeon playing good defense. High pass, gets the ball back to Garrett. A minute now left in overtime. Who's going to come out with the bucket?
Elijah
Is it going to be
Garrett.
Westbrook or is it going to be Beaumont United? Elijah Garrett draws inside. He slips.
Check out the ball.
Good move,
Good
pass out.
kick.
Jacob Babineau for three, and the three is no good. Rebound, E.J.
Push
Moore.
it. You got to go. You got to go. You got to
25
go.
seconds now for Beaumont United. You have to get a bucket here. King Campbell going to take his time. And a timeout for Coach Green and his Timberwolves. Score is tied 40-40. No buckets here in overtime. 32 seconds left in the overtime period.
Got to give our hats off to the guards on both sides of the ball. They really ran down 4 minutes of the clock. 3.5 minutes of the clock in just 2 possessions. That's great basketball from the guards, continuing to just protect the ball, try to get a good quality shot, and make sure the other team doesn't get the ball.
Absolutely excellent play from both teams here tonight. tied 40-40. You can't ask for nothing better than this, an overtime game, crosstown rivals. This is just a magnificent showing of skill for both of these teams tonight.
Oh, yeah.
22 seconds left on the coach's timeout. Not much happening in this overtime period besides the music. As you can hear it.
The crowd is jamming to any and every song that's playing. 1,000 Miles is playing right now, and the crowd is going crazy.
As both teams make their way back onto the court. As both teams make their way back onto the court. DeLeon Allen talking to the referee. 32 seconds left in the overtime period. Allen to inbound. Does Beaumont United get the last shot? Or does Westbrook get the opportunity to take a shot? Remember, Beaumont United has one timeout. Westbrook with 2 timeouts. Ashton Green knows there's 20 seconds on the clock. He's going to have to get a shot. He's going to have to drive inside. King Campbell a little bit frustrated, wants something. Gets stolen by Babineau. McCreary falls on top of it. They're going to call for both players fighting on top of the ball. McCreary, from my perspective, looked like he got the ball. They're going to call it for Westbrook. I feel like that should have been a jump ball, or it should have been Beaumont United's ball. I saw Caleb McCreary.
BU got the ball first to start overtime. So if it was a jump ball, but the Bruins going to get it because BU got the ball first and jump.
So
yeah.
it's overtime.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so that, yeah. So good call. 13 seconds left in the game, 40-40. Westbrook will have an opportunity to take the lead and leave no time on the clock for Beaumont United. But we will be back after a short break here at Beaumont United High School. All right, and both coaches off the timeout are they're gonna come up with the play.
Oh, take notice. Seth is back in the game. You know the help is coming to double Elijah Garrett. I know one thing. Seth is ready and prepared to make that shot or whatever bucket he needs to get right now.
Absolutely. They brought Jacob Babineau in
for the defense.
And now they're subbing their shooters back in the game. Gets the ball to Elijah Garrett. 10 seconds left. Switch on to McCreary. Spins inside. Pass to Derek Daigle. Layup is good. 6 seconds. They're going to have to make a play. He can't. King Campbell's going to have to take a half-court shot. Doesn't get it up in time. Shot goes up. No foul.
Wow.
Elijah
no
Garrett
call.
Come out with the win for Westbrook. That is an excellent play for Elijah Garrett. King Campbell forcing it to overtime, but Westbrook comes out on top after the clutch shot from Derek Daigle. That is how you make a play if you are the Westbrook Bruins. And final score here at Beaumont United High School is 42-40. Excellent game here tonight. What are your thoughts?
Man, it's what I expected, man. Like I said, I'm not a prophet, but last possession came down to the wire. This is what the fans wanted to see. I'm satisfied. Great game on both sides. And man, man, I don't even know what to say right now.
Absolutely, and as we come to the conclusion of the game, we would like to thank all of our fans watching us from home, watching us from wherever you may be. Thank you to all the fans here giving a great showing tonight, and giving a great thanks to all the players here. They played excellent. I mean, like we said, down to the final moment here. Final 8 seconds of the game, that was when the last points happened. Just an absolutely impressive game here